20. 18-7-12.
Yeah, for conference, definitely. Definitely. From here, once I move the boys in the dressing room, you and me, we go to the office. Okay. We confirm.
All right.
Yeah.
18-7, 7 kids.
Conclusion of Group C at the CAF Under-17 AFCON qualifiers 2026, the COSAFA qualifiers. We have Lesotho up against Botswana here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton, about 45 minutes away from Harare. A scorching hot afternoon it is, temperatures around about 30 degrees, cooling down a little, but you can see there's no shade at the moment, and it was blazing hot for the first game. We've had 11 goals already today as Group B ended with South Africa beating Malawi 4-1, Zambia 5-1 over Madagascar in Group B. So Group C, we have Lesotho, Botswana here, and kicking off at the same time, 3 p.m. local time, Angola, Mauritius at the Hart Stadium in Harare. Angola have already wrapped up the group. Lesotho in second on 3 points, Mauritius on 1, and Botswana on 1. So really this is about the race for second place. It's head to head, so even if Lesotho win today, because they lost to Angola, they cannot overhaul them at the top of the table. And also the best runners-up spot was already taken yesterday by Comoros. South Africa 4-1 winners over Malawi earlier on today here in Norton. Zambia 5-1 winners over Madagascar. Defending champions, double defending champions, knocked out, but going home with a bang there with a resounding win over Madagascar. So there's been loads of goals in this tournament. Mozambique in Group A, 7 points. Comoros as the best runners-up, also on 7 points. They have got that slot there. Disappointing for the host, Zimbabwe, just a point in their draw against Eswatini. Massive crowd yesterday here, but Zimbabwe losing 3-2 to Comoros. In Group B, South Africa 9 points and looking very strong indeed. Malawi going home despite getting 6 points. They had to beat South Africa and failed to do so. Zambia on 3, Madagascar on no points, and no draws in that group. So we can be hopeful of the goal feast continuing. A few school children in to watch here. These games for free. There's been huge attendances for the Zimbabwe games and some of the others as well. Now that the hosts are out, we'll see how this does affect the size of the crowd here in Norton. Suspect that when we get to the semi-finals on Thursday and the final and third place playoff on Saturday, probably there should be decent crowds. There's a drum coming in, so that's good. There'll be some noise coming from this grandstand, which houses about 6,000 people. Players will be walking on shortly. Lesotho beat Mauritius 3-2 in their first game, but then went down 5-0 to Angola. Botswana lost 5-0 to Angola in their first game and drew 1-1 with Mauritius in their second. So it's largely about playing for pride and going home with something to be happy about. And it's all a part of a youth development project for many of the teams that are here. So let's see how this one goes. Lesotho up against Botswana. It should be an interesting one. We'll keep you posted on the Angola-Mauritius one as well. So watching in the sun. International action here in Zimbabwe, the CAF Under-17 AFCON qualifiers 2026, the COSAFA qualifiers. Saturday we crown the Under-17 boys champions of the COSAFA region, and also Thursday and Saturday we determine the 3 teams going to the Under-17 AFCON. In the green colours, Botswana in the sky blue and white striped jerseys. National anthems are next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Lesotho. national anthem of Botswana.
A nice touch that. The players and the officials are arms around each other, uniting as a team for Botswana's Young Zebras up in action against the Bahlabani, the Warriors of Lesotho. In their last game in Group C, both teams are eliminated and will be heading home. Can they go home on a high? That is the question here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton. Lesotho coached by Sidwell Motea, and they make 4 changes from the side that lost 5-0 to Angola. They do keep faith with keeper Napo Motebele in goal, and Rale Juana is going to be leading the line for them, Renang up front. So that's how they are looking. And they're playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Lominson Josiana, our coach from Madagascar, assistants from South Africa, and from Zimbabwe, 4th official from the Seychelles. Both captains are number 4s. Sietsa, central defender for Lesotho, and it's Maluba, also central defender for Botswana. Botswana make 3 changes, including their goalkeeper, as Prince Kubatile comes in, and they're playing in a 3-4-2-1 formation. Main man up front is Bubi. Hilary Hambamba and Traiwa Nyirenda, our VAR officials, for the second game of the afternoon in this double header here at Ngoni Stadium. It's been a tournament full of goals. So Botswana will kick us off. It's a change of keeper for Botswana, Prince Kubatile. And we're underway. Botswana's Young Zebras kick us off, attacking the goal to your left in the sky blue and white colours. In all green, Lesotho's Bahlabani, the Warriors. Lesotho with a win and a loss. Botswana with a draw and a loss going into what will be their final game at this tournament. Lesotho have been together for a year or so. They played with a similar squad in last year's tournament. Just 3 or 4 of them moved on as they're now over the age limit. So it's a back three for Botswana. See if that's going to be effective for them. Renang, the main striker for Lesotho. And Abubi, the number 9 for Botswana. He looks like the danger man in their 3-4-2-1. Lekau takes the throw. And Matenge. Bubi roaming around there inside the box. Angola, they are playing Mauritius. We'll keep you posted on that game there. Here's Renang, muscled off by Maluba. Renang Ralekwaba. The main striker of that was a physical challenge from the captain, Maluba. So free kick to Lesotho, who've never got out of the group stage at this tournament. We'll have to wait till next time to try and do that. No, that was too long, and nothing comes from that. Botswana were 4th in 2022 and 3rd way back in 2002 at the COSAFA Under-17. Although technically only got out of the group stage once, so that was in 2022. Back in 2002, the whole competition was played as a round robin, so there wasn't a knockout stage that came there. What can they do here then? Lesotho with Tobea playing down the right flank. Lacking a bit of incisiveness, Tobea. There's Lebea, who's the right back. That's Lebea. He's going to take the throw. Renang is the man to watch up front, the number 11. Lebea and Karabo. Certainly there were a lot of boyish faces there when we saw the national anthems. There's quite a few youngsters in here in this tournament for players who are 17 or under on the 31st of December this year. Now here's Bubi. Bubi with a chance for Botswana. Haven't really settled as yet, these two teams. In goal there is Prince Kubatile for Botswana. For Lesotho it's Napo Motebele. Letlatsa. Their target man Renang. Makupane. As they shifted around a little bit. Renang, they wanted to pick him out. It actually comes to Tobea, but it's repelled that by Karabo. So corner kick then. First of the game, it's in favour of Lesotho. Sidwell Motea, their coach, I was saying 4 changes for them. One-handed attempt from the keeper, Prince. That'll be a second corner for Lesotho. The host Zimbabwe going out yesterday. Both of these two teams are out as well. That's not a bad in-swinger. It's headed away by Maluba. And they've got a back 3. have Botswana, Coach Odriel Matlaku, making 3 changes. Wouldn't have been a surprise to have seen more changes for both teams, given that it is their last game of the tournament. And a chance to rotate a bit and give others a chance. So goalless, 5 minutes in. Siapelo for the young Zebras. Botswana, we always respect at senior level. Renang. Leon from Renang. This could be promising, outside of the boot, and forces a save. Leanya. Well, that was unorthodox from Leanya. Great Leon. Hits it with the outside of the boot. One-handed save from Napo Motebele. So it's a 3rd corner already for Lesotho. And Prince Kubatile with that save. Botswana haven't really settled in the game. It's Lesotho at the moment looking slightly the better. The crowd growing steadily here at Ngoni Stadium. Letlatsa. That hit the referee, so it must be a drop ball. Referee from Madagascar. Headed away by Captain Maluba. And Lesotho can try and start another attack, but not with a poor ball like that. Joao Lesele, number 8 for Botswana, in an attacking midfield role. It's headed back by Olatotse. Passing not sharp enough, however, but that'll be a corner for the young Zebras. In the early stages here, as Group C comes to a close. Napo Motebele, the keeper, in the red for Lesotho. Lekau's going to take the corner. Booby is up there. Olatotse lurking in the box as well. Let's see what the young Zebras can do from this corner. The referee wants the ball back. And players clustered on that far side of the penalty box. Taking an age to dispatch this corner. Lekau swings it over. You get a chance to put a second crossover as well, as Botswana apply a tad of pressure, but comfortably cleared. Lekau again, this time with a throw. 0-0, 10 minutes played here at Ngoni Stadium. Zimbabwe hosting this under-17 COSAFA Boys Championship, the CAF Under-17 AFCON Qualifiers 2026. Matenge there. Matenge tussles for it with Lepea. So Botswana camping in the Lesotho final third at the moment. Lebert, Lecao. Lecao did well there. Booby, oh, it's another easy inside of the post it hit there. Matenge, that was really close to being the opening goal. Inside of the post. Denied by millimeters. That was really close for the young Zebras. Lecao to take this throw. Yet another duty for Lecao. Lots happening in this area of the pitch. Booby and Matenge. Early goal will be good for the game. Lecao once again. More pressure for Lesotho to deal with. Lepono. Oh, it's on target, but comfortable that for Napo Motebele. So Botswana striking the inside of the post. That was an attempt, I think, to beat the keeper when off his line. So let's see how close this was then. Oh, he got a finger to it. That was crucial. And that was Pizzo. That's really good goalkeeping from Motebele. Just got his fingers to it, and that was enough for the post to deny the young Zebras. So good keeping that from Napo Motebele. VAR is in action here at this tournament. We had quite a long VAR stoppage to determine an offside call at the end of the first game here this afternoon. South Africa beating Malawi 4-1 to go through to the semi-finals. Atlatsa for Lesotho. Yes, a nasty knock for Lepono. Nicholas Leposo. He's with Real Movers in Botswana. All the players are home-based except for one of the subs, Marcus Koketbo, who's with Tuks in South Africa. Okay, so it's all been happening at the other end. A chance for Lesotho now to build something. Sietsa. Renang. Now, what's the referee saying here? He seems to be saying that is a penalty for a foul. The VAR will have a look at this, no doubt. But Renang was brought down. The referee went straight to the spot. And Lesotho have got themselves a penalty, and Renang is going to take it. Is it going to be reviewed, or are we going to have it taken straight away? Let's see. Looks like our referee from Madagascar is convinced already. So Renang with a chance to put Lesotho in front from the spot. VAR is checking it now, so there might be a delay of a minute or so. So tension for now. In fact, it's been confirmed already. There's the foul. Pretty clear, I would think there. I think the check is still on. Check is still on. But Renang, he was clipped. So VAR being used early on in this Group C game. It's taken between a minute and 2 minutes normally for these VAR checks in Zimbabwe for the very first time, and there's a lot of talk about how Zimbabwe can now take on this technology in the domestic league. Still being checked. Otherwise, Renang, the player who was fouled, is good to go. There's going to be an on-field review. Okay, so maybe it's not going to be a penalty. He goes over to the monitor. So that's the incident. VAR presumably think they've got evidence that it should not be a penalty. Let's see. So tension here at Ngoni Stadium. Lesotho awarded a penalty, but this is now a long review. And the referee taking a look. Referee Lominson Josiano from Madagascar. Well, it looked as though he was kicked. Did it happen that the ball was played and he clattered into the defender? That knee came out. Well, we'll see what the referee makes of that. That's debatable either way. Certainly there was contact and the striker went down. Usually what happens in these cases is that the referee would change his initial decision. I don't know, let's see. What does he say? No penalty, we shall restart with a drop ball. VAR check complete, it's no penalty after an on-field review. Well, that's interesting. That's going to be a big talking point of this game. Lesotho penalty not given. Meanwhile, Angola are back on the score sheet again. Their 11th goal of the tournament as they lead Mauritius 1-0 at the Hart Stadium. They played all their games there as Bubi has a chance. Any takers here? The back heeler was maybe too clever as Botswana have got him back in this final third where they've looked so good. Pitso puts it well over. Yeah, that was the best moment that Lesotho have had in the game. That penalty shout. Otherwise, Botswana have generated the best opportunities. Here's Pizza. Angola 9 points as it stands. 4 for Lesotho, 2 for Botswana as they are drawing here. And Matenge put that in the wrong direction. So as it stands, Angola are going through to the semis with maximum points, as South Africa did as well. We haven't seen Angola here at Ngoni Stadium. All their matches have been at the Hart Stadium. It's going to be very interesting to see them up against Mozambique on Thursday. That game for you live as well. Looking for Renang. Here's Makupane. There's another goal. These boys have got 12 goals so far, Angola. Wow. Are they the tournament favourites? South Africa looked very good against Malawi, and Comoros have impressed me as well. So the semis on Thursday are going to be quite something. Moving up with Tobea, their number 3, getting involved a bit down this right flank. Lekau, Maluba, and Bubi still the centre striker for Botswana. And he wins the ball too, does Bubi. That's good going. Now Matenge. Good work from Bubi. Halfway through the first half, it is goalless between Lesotho and Botswana, but Lesotho awarded a penalty that was overturned after a VAR review. And Botswana hitting the inside of the post after a fingertip save from Napo Montebele, the Lesotho keeper. A nice touch that from Bubi. Tobea. Neither team really dominating in the middle of the park. That's Maluba, I should say. As Botswana try to work it further forward, Ola Totse, their number 10. But he's committed a foul, has Ola Totse. For a push there. Well, the player was coming down. Anyway, this is a promising overlap here. Lebea, the right back. Lesotho with a bit of intent. Again, neither team really looking dominant in midfield. Lekau. He gets the return, Lekau. Bubi in front of him. Here's Bubi. Good intervention from the captain, Sieta. It's an offside anyway. Dominica Melusi, the far side assistant from Zimbabwe. Water break or cooling break. No goals as yet in this Group C contest. Yeah, that was the offside against Bubi. Oh, way offside. So in blazing temperatures, no goals as yet. We saw Lesotho having a penalty shout turned down after a VAR review, and prior to that we saw Botswana hitting the inside of the post after a brilliant fingertip save by Napo Montebele. Those are the highlights of the game so far. Both teams already eliminated, but want to go home with something to cheer them. Part of the Botswana delegation. And Angola lead Mauritius 2-1 in the other game in this group. Well, it's been great, the group stage. So many goals. 4 big teams are through to the semi-finals. And for the likes of Lesotho and Botswana going home, but with more experience under their belt. And Zimbabwe hosting this extremely well thus far, although sadly the hosts going out at the group stage. So back underway after the cooling break. Pitta. That's a poor ball though, that's going to be easy for Tinimba. And keeper Prince Kubatile. Still we're seeing Renang, the main man up front for Lesotho, and Bubi for Botswana. And Bubi's getting quite a few touches. The Botswana squad with their players at teams and academies with the likes of Gaborone United, Real Movers, Lekidi. Intervention there from Sieta, the Lesotho captain. Now, bit of room here. Tobea, what can he do? A little bit too slow there was Tobea. And Lekau did enough, but Lekau is injured.
Substitution Lesotho, jersey number 8 coming out, Clermont.
Got a very early substitution here. Ramabele is taken off. And Sebele comes on. That's cramp, isn't it? Lekau suffering from cramp by the looks of it. 3 games in 5 days, it's pretty taxing. But he's okay. So that substitution, Ramabele out and Sebang in. Sebele in. As Lesotho apply a bit of pressure, not back on yet is the player who had the cramp, Lekau. Lesotho lacking incisiveness in and around the opponent's box. So there's the sub, gets his first touch, Sebele. And Sebele again. Earns a free kick for the Bahlabani, the Warriors of Lesotho. Olatotse was the one who committed the foul. Half an hour played here, no goals. But both teams coming close, particularly Botswana hitting the inside of the post, and Lesotho were given a penalty, but a VAR review resulted in it being reversed, the penalty decision. Oh, it just needed a touch there. So there will be free entry for the whole of the remainder of this tournament. It was free for the group stage, but now good news is for the semi-finals on Thursday and on Saturday's third place playoff and the final of the TotalEnergies CAF Under-17 AFCON 2026 COSAFA qualifiers. It'll be free for all of the remaining games. That's South Africa, Comoros midday on Thursday, followed by Mozambique, Angola in a Lusophone derby, Portuguese-speaking derby at 3 p.m. Tickets are available for free at the Chicken Inn stores in Norton here. Also DZ in Harare, Simon Maz in Harare, and Waterfalls branch. So it's free admission for the whole tournament now. That is the good news. That news coming just now from the organisers. So here in this Group C clash, no goals as yet. 32 minutes played. Still the whole pitch is covered in sunshine. No shade cover as yet on a very hot day. It's going to be hotter tomorrow, according to the forecast. There's a Peter. He's kept it in. He's done really well there. Leana, hoofed away by Captain Maluba. That was good work. So free admission for the rest of the tournament, the knockout stage starting on Thursday. Can't wait for that. Really should be exciting, and if you're in Zimbabwe, you can come along and watch for free. Get a ticket from Chicken Inn here in Norton, or DZ, or Simon Mazarodze, or Waterfalls in Harare. Here come the young Zebras. Decent cross as well, but it's too high that for Matenge. Pizzo. Lecau. Lecau's had quite a bit of the ball in the first half. The Botswana number 15. Booby, their main striker, has gone a little quiet there, the number 9 on the right of your picture. We could do with a goal here. We nearly had one early on. Botswana hitting the inside of the post, and also we nearly had one when a penalty was given to Lesotho, but after a VAR check, the foul was inspected and the decision was reversed by our referee Josiano from Madagascar. Lecau. That's Booby, gangling striker. Renang, the main man up front at the other end. There he is for Lesotho. Quite impressed with Tobea, who's been mobile in this first half. But we await the opener here at Ngoni Stadium. 5 goals in the early game. South Africa 4-1 winners over Malawi. Akupane now. Letlatsa. This is a testing one, has to be punched away too. Prince does well to punch that one away, but they're not done with. Sebele, the sub, and came on early. Early change that was, and he seems to have injected something. And down now is a Siabelo for the young Zebras. Angola leading Mauritius 2-1. Semi-final lineup on Thursday, midday, South Africa, Comoros. 3 p.m, Mozambique, Angola. And the breaking news, it's free admission for the semis on Thursday and the final on Saturday. And also the third place match on Saturday, where the winner qualifies for the under-17 AFCON, along with the 2 semi-final winners. And of course the winner of the final is crowned COSAFA under-17 boys champions. So every game from Thursday has something riding on it, something big riding on it, as we head towards the business end of this tournament. Tobea was tussling there. Again, he's looked quite a bright spark for Lesotho. Sebele at sub also adding a bit of impetus. The referee wants that retaken. Lebea will leave that as it's actually a free kick now. So I think it was the wrong message there. Carabo's going to take it. These can be dangerous from this area. It's quite a high one. There's the danger man, again getting in the right place, Tobea. Booby. Matenge is fouled by the captain, Sieta. No goals after 37 minutes. Yeah, clear foul that. Sieta, the captain, hacking him down. Lecao. Tobea wins it, but he's not able to keep it in. 7 minutes to go to half-time. Certainly the standard of football in the earlier kickoff between South Africa and Malawi was higher than this, but it's a development process, as Lebea is the player down, the Lesotho right back. Say this squad have been together since last year. They did play in last year's tournament, except for about 3 or 4 of them who have exceeded the age limit now and have been replaced therefore. It's interesting the different approaches that the different countries have with their under-17s. South Africa and Zambia with new squads now as they're building to the future. Different squads to those which will go to the World Cup in November. And then most of those players will then pass the age limit. They'll continue for now with the 10 men. Will the Batlabani. Okay. And Pizzo on target. He whacked that one. Wins a corner kick. That was a good effort. Can they get something from this set piece then? 5 minutes to go to half-time. Lesotho 0, Botswana 0. They decide to take it short. Pizzo. This is high and teasing, testing the keeper. Booby will leave it. Booby with a touch, but there were too many defenders around. Throw in now to the Young Zebras. Lacau. Is there a break on here? It's a Renang. The captain does really well. Maluba. Lesotho substitution, yes. So Lebea, who was taken off, he is replaced. I think some of these might be fatigue issues. So Tembani Jacob is the replacement for Lebea, who was the right back. And what an opportunity, what a save as well from Prince. Kubatile. Sebele, the sub, had a chance. And now a quick break at the other end. Here's Booby. Gets a cheer from the fans coming in to watch the action for free. If you're just joining us, news is that the semis and the final and the third place match, all free admission. All those games here at Ngoni Stadium. Angola, 3 before half time. They got 13 goals in 2.5 matches. They're rampaging at this tournament. It's going to be very interesting to see them playing in the semis against Mozambique. Angola, goal difference of plus 13 and 9 points. Wow. Matenge for the Young Zebras. Booby gets ahead to it. Pitta. That's the sub, Jacob. That's a bit of a scrappy attempt there. Both teams have generated opportunities. The closest was when Botswana hit the post, the inside of the post in the early minutes. Come with Letlatsa. And Matenge getting quite a bit of the ball for Lesotho. Defending well at the back certainly is Maluba for the Young Zebras. Now Booby is 1 against 3. Have to do some good work here, will Booby. Nothing comes out of that. Jacob, the substitute. Now it looks like he's through here, Renang, but the keeper gets there just in time. Kubatile. Renang. Almost in exactly the right place. Booby still the target with these balls that they're threading through.
3 minutes.
3 minutes of additional time we're going to play. Prince pumps it forward. Lacau, we've seen him taking these throw-ins and corners. Dominica Melusi, the Zimbabwean second assistant, having words with the referee. Saying that that should be a free kick. So It's Karabo who's going to take this. Live action from Ngoni Stadium in Norton, in Zimbabwe. This CAF Under-17 AFCON Qualifiers 2026 COSAFA qualifier. The Botswana backline has done most of what's been asked of it, especially with Maluba, the captain. They're playing with a back three. In the center of that back three is Maluba. Switching over to the other side is Tobeya, the Lesotho number 3. There he is. Klatsa.
1 minute left.
Lesotho having a fairly good spell here. Jacob, the substitute. We get a goal right at the end of the first half. That's pumped away though by Tianimba. Renang gives chase, but he won't get there. Napo collects. Jacob. Was a little bit risky because Renang was roaming in the penalty box. But that's the end of the first half. No goals here at Ngoni Stadium. We saw Botswana hitting the post in the early minutes. We saw Lesotho awarded a penalty for a foul in the box, but that was then reversed after a VAR review. So half-time here, Lesotho 0, Botswana 0. And generally speaking, lack of precision in the final third, an issue for both teams, both wrapping up their tournament today as they are already eliminated. Can they finish on a high is the big question here. But for Botswana, they had their chances. Lesotho, though, by the end of the first half were looking the better team of the two. So all to play for in the second half here at the Moors Ngoni Stadium. 4 attempts each, 2 on target each, so very evenly balanced. Botswana committing 6 fouls, Lesotho 2. No yellow cards, just 1 offside shout. 5 corners for Lesotho and 3 for Botswana. And Lesotho with the better of the possession, 55 to 45%. In terms of goal attempts, it's the same on both sides. So highlights of a goalless first half, where Botswana came playing a 3-4-2-1 formation, Lesotho in a 4-2-3-1. Renang, the main striker for Botswana, kicked us off, and he was a target for many of their moves. This was a good effort from the outside, with the outside of the boot, pushed away by keeper Prince Kobatile. Something a little unorthodox there from Leanya. Then this was really close, fingertip save. Those fingers making all the difference because it scraped the inside of the post. Otherwise that certainly would have gone in. Motebele did just enough to prevent that. Lovely back healer there as well. But this was way over by Pizzo. We had a penalty shout as well. That one was scuffed and could have done better. That was from the otherwise impressive Tobea. Half-time here, Lesotho 0, Botswana 0.
To be tried and tested for this challenge.
So ready for second half action here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton. A goalless first half between Lesotho and Botswana, who will be going home after today's game. They are both already confirmed as eliminated, but pride to play for. Both had opportunities in the first half, and Lesotho will kick us off. The Bahlabani, the Warriors, in the predominantly green colours. Half-time chats here were centred on Angola and how deadly they are looking in Group C at the Hart Stadium in Waterfalls in Harare. 3-0 up at half-time against Mauritius, and they beat both of these teams 5-0, Botswana and Lesotho. And they'll be here on Thursday to play Mozambique in the second semi-final. The first semi-final, South Africa versus Comoros. And that lineup absolutely loaded. And again, the news is that it's a free admission for the remainder of the tournament. Give you more details on that in a moment. But coming off for Lesotho, Tobea, who was pretty good in the first half, but fatigue could be quite an issue. So it won't be a surprise to see both teams using all 5 substitutions. So Tobea is off for Lesotho, as Makupane kicks us off for Lesotho in the green colours, attacking the goal to your left. With a fair few fans in the stands, enjoying the action here in Norton as the young Zebras pick it up. Trano Losele and Pitso. Pitso looked lively in the first half, the number 7 for Botswana. There's Booby, the centre forward. So Tobea off. Confirmation of that. Oh, that's a searching one! How did he miss there? 6 yards out. What a chance. What a miss. That's the substitute, Chaba. Only just came on, has a shot in the box, almost in the 6-yard area, just seconds after coming on. What a chance that was. So does the game open up a bit? That's good defensive work from the captain, Sietsa, who's been solid throughout. So very close indeed, that was, as we still await the opener here in Norton. So again, free entry for semi-finals and Saturday's final and third place match. That's the foul there. You can get a ticket if you're in Harare, Norton, around. Here in Zimbabwe, you get from Chicken Inn at Norton, Chicken Inn DZ, also Simon Maz branch or Waterfalls. Come and watch international action for free. As Botswana push up a little. Chwa Loese. Can't get it over though. Leponso was the player on the right side. Earns a corner for the young Zebras. And Lekau, who was taking those set pieces in the first half, is going to take this one. It's not a bad one, but pulled out of the air by the keeper, Napo. Signs are that the pace has increased a little bit here. Chaba, the substitute, I think may have injected something for Lesotho. Angola winning 3-0 in the other game in Group C. There's been so many goals in the group stage of this tournament. Top scorer, Tandanani Mhlongo of South Africa, 4 goals. And now on 3, 2 other South Africans, Inganati Simama, who scored twice today, and Pomalepo, who scored once today. Also James Lumbe of Malawi, Paulo Luvumbo of Angola. Having said that, not quite sure who the Angola scorers are this afternoon, so there may be somebody who's gone above the 3 or 4 goal mark. We'll update on that in a bit. But here come Lesotho with Leanya. Leanya does pretty well. Letlatsa. Referee's blown for something, and another player down. Yeah, we're definitely seeing signs of fatigue here. Looks like he's pulled something. 3 games in 5 days. Looks like a groin injury, doesn't it? So that is Shwa Olesele. Yeah, he's pulled something. It's intense. The boys have worked really hard. When we get to the semis, I think squad rotation will be important. As much as South Africa and Malawi in the earlier game didn't make any changes from their starting lineup for their final group game. But they will need to rotate a bit, even though the semis are so tough. But it's intense for the boys here. Peter to take this free kick. It's pretty high, could go anywhere. Renang still the main striker, and also Sechaba, who may have given Lesotho a bit of an extra dimension. The captain's been taking some of these goal kicks. Sietsa, Maluba, I should say. Young Zebras once again look for Booby. To Sietsa as his measure. Pitch still looking good here at the Morzangoni Stadium. There's the VAR booth, which was used at length for that penalty shout in the first half, as a penalty was awarded, and then that decision was changed. He's doing so well, the Lesotho captain, Sietsa. He thwarted another challenge. Sietsa clears. Not conclusively though. Chance for Olatotse. Can they build something here, the young Zebras? Pitso with the back heeler. They'll get it into the danger zone again, but it's well over. Booby having a touch in that build-up.
Both side, both side. Move it. On him.
Letsatsa. Pitso. Referee's blown for something. Nil-nil here, Lesotho, Botswana. 8 minutes gone in the second half at a sunny and hot Ngoni Stadium in Norton. South Africa playing Comoros, Mozambique, Angola. The semi-final lineup. Here's the opportunity, Booby. Once more those defenders doing the job. Karapo. Booby was about to get his shot in. So good period of pressure this from Botswana. Pitso, the number 7. He'll leave that for Tinimba as the young Zebras pressurize.
No ball, no ball, no ball.
Quite tight, the balance overall of this game, as we saw from the first half stats. Here's Sebele. Akupane. Letlatsa. Scrapping for the ball. Ponso. 10 minutes into the second half and it's goalless. Pitso couldn't keep it in, but it will be a throw for the young Zebras. Coached by Otriel Matlaku. So Sechaba is the striker furthest forward at the moment for Lesotho. It's quite an attacking substitution that was made at the start of the second half by coach Sidwell Motea. That's a foul. Leanya was taken out by Pitso. Chance for Lesotho to push a few players right up there. That's going to be a corner. So they move a bit closer. Can they capitalize on this set piece then? Sebele is going to dispatch for Lesotho. Sebele, it's high. Nothing comes from that, so still 0-0. Angola topping this group on 9 points. Not a single goal conceded and 13 scored. The last we heard at the Heart Stadium. Pitso was tripped. They know he's dangerous. It was a Letlatsa who brought him down. It's evenly balanced, this game. They're both getting to put their attacks together. It's time for Botswana. Leponso to take. Coach Odrio Matlaku. Leponso. Any takers? That was well off target. Lesotho want to get on with it, so Napo dispatches. That'll be a goal kick. We really need a goal to ignite this contest.
Jersey number 8 coming
Substitution
out.
coming.
Lesele. Incoming jersey number 6, Marcus Koketso.
So coming off there, Schwaletse. And Koketso on. There's Koketso, the sub. First change for the Young Zebras. As we approach the hour mark here in Norton, Leponso quite congested there in the center of the penalty box, no way through for Botswana. Botswana going down 5-0 to Angola, and then with a 1-1 draw against Mauritius. Lesotho managed to beat Mauritius 3-2 in their opener, and then lost 5-0 to the marauding Angolans, who are arguably the tournament favourites. Letlatso with the throw. Getting their moves forward, but still lacking incisiveness, both teams. Another foul. That was rough, and that was on the captain, Maluba, who's had a decent game. Free kick to the Young Zebras. Siapelo is going to take it. Still we await the opener here at Ngoni Stadium. Siapelo goes long and towards the danger zone, but once again that one is repelled. Peter. Oh, that's nice, wins it back. Pitso. He ran out of space. Leponso. Still both sides pretty well disciplined at the back. Angola 9 points, Lesotho 4, Botswana 2, Mauritius 1. Incredible plus 13 goal difference for Angola. Let's see if they're going to add to that in the second half of the Hart Stadium. Jacob, one of the subs for Lesotho. Akupane. Foul, says our referee from Madagascar. Makupane gets the free kick, and not too far out this. It's about 35 yards. That's Makupane.
Keeper!
Kubatile just organizes his wall. Opportunity here for Lesotho, which is completely wasted. And that was Peter. Put it way over. So you can see why these two teams are not quite among the big boys in the COSAFA region at this level. Now here's a chance. Can they finish it off this time? Renang has to backpedal. That one was blocked. Could have been going goalward. The attack will continue. Sebele. Leponso picks it up now. In a goalless situation here at Ngoni, Booby has to come back to try and fetch the ball. Referee wanted the throw to be moved back. 65 minutes played. Nil-nil, Lesotho and Botswana. Again, if you're just joining us, a free entry it is for the semi-finals and Saturday's final day, which consists of the third place playoff where the winner qualifies for the under-17 AFCON, and the final itself where the under-17 boys COSAFA champion will be crowned. Free admission tickets from Chicken Inn in Norton, Waterfalls, Simon Maz and DZ in Harare. Haven't had much happening up this end for a while. Leponso, Letlatsa, and here's Lekau. Leponso does well. It runs loose. Chance here for Botswana. Referee had played on. He said there was not a foul on the keeper either. One of the occasions where we've come closest to a goal thus far. And the young Zebras continue with this attack. So it's ebbing and flowing, swinging from one end to the other. And that was Lekau with a really good cross, and Booby, he could have got ahead to it. That might have gone in. Koketso with the final touch there. When we hit the last 20 minutes, tiredness can become a factor. We've seen it in many of these games. Booby, Cow. Leponso brought down, but that was not a foul. And now here's Renang. Sechaba's there in the middle. He can't find him though. That's a Renang. The main man up front, or well, there's two main men now since Sechaba came on at the start of the second half. Keeper looking a little tired. Prince Kubatile. And Maluba is going to dispatch another tired player down. Story of the game early on. We had Botswana hitting the post after a fingertip save, pushing the ball against the inside of the post, and we had Lesotho given a penalty, but the decision was reversed after a long VAR review. Those are the two main incidents in the game so far. They've had their opportunities in the second half. Any more goals at the Hart Stadium? What's happening there? 3-0. It remains. Knocked in the face. Leponso. They'll go out for a throw-in. We had back-to-back goalless draws here at Ngoni Stadium on Saturday. Otherwise, every day's given plenty of goals. We had 5 in the opener. South Africa beating Malawi 4-1 and looking like big, strong contenders at the tournament. That is lovely. Still, it doesn't work out in the final third. That's struck well wide. Makopane had a chance, Leanya had a chance. Renang still up in the strike force. Pitso tussles. Leanya. So Chaba, Panya, Leanya. They can press up. The captain, who's done well, Sietsa. Can they get a breakthrough? And the keepers have been collecting all of these high balls in the game thus far. Betili to Pitso. Still Booby, the main striker, toiling away up front for Botswana. Certainly we're seeing Leanya making his presence felt in the last few minutes, the number 5 for Lesotho. I think we're going to have a water break in scorching conditions here in Norton. 31 degrees it's gone up to. Wind 11 kilometers an hour, if that though. There's not much wind around as we slowly build towards the rainy season. So this attempt, yeah, it went well wide in the end. Sechaba, I think he's given a little bit more impetus to Lesotho up front. Otherwise, we haven't had a shot on target in this second half, but we had that near close shave, let's say, which Lesotho survived. The keeper spilled it. Got away with that. There was a long VAR review in the first half for a penalty shout for Lesotho. The penalty was given, then it was reversed. We are back underway with only 17 minutes to go at Ngoni Stadium. Tomorrow's a rest day. Thursday is semi-final day. That'll be a goal kick. Letlatsa couldn't keep it in. He's the left back for the Bahlabani, the Warriors of Lesotho. Luba dispatches. Free kick to Botswana. Could be a game where a single goal would decide it now at this stage. That was an elbow out, wasn't it? If somebody scores, they may well walk away the winners with only 16 minutes to go. Siabelo, one of that back three for Botswana's young Zebras. Siabelo is pretty high, it's threatening. Booby on target, but Napo takes it. Foul on Diego, and it's going to be yellow. Lianya, he went in too hard. "15 minutes to go. Still goalless here. Looked like he knocked him on the ankles. So yellow card for Lianya, who was saying has been playing pretty well in the last few minutes. By Saturday, we'll know the 3 teams that have qualified to represent the COSAFA region at the CAF Under-17 AFCON in Morocco next year. This is 0-0 with 15 minutes to go here. In fact, by Thursday, we'll know 2 of the teams, the winners of the semi-finalists, and then the winners of the 3rd place match on Saturday will be the 3rd team to qualify. So it's going to be thrilling stuff. Letlatsa. Almost broke through there, Sechaba. And this 2-man strike force looking much better for Lesotho than the 1-man strike force in the first half, as Renang getting assistance from Sechaba. Having said that, Renang hasn't really done much in the second half. It's been mostly Sechaba. Letlatsa. Letlatsa again. Oh, and the keeper spilled it. Sechaba, though, couldn't get there in time. Booby. Pitso misses it. Do we get a goal here as Group C reaches its conclusion? Renang. It's picked up by Olototse and Lekau. But both these teams do look far less imposing than South Africa and Malawi, who we saw in the first game this afternoon. It's all part of a development project. That's picked up well by Sechaba. Lianya. Sepele. They scrap for it once again. The impressive captain, Sietsa. Sechaba, keeper just does enough. Oh, they're getting close, but not close enough. It's 0-0. That's good. Substitution is coming.
Incoming jersey number 2, Tumelo Griffiths.
And Leanya looks like he's going off. At the same time, a free kick for Lesotho. Leanya is off. Tumelo Griffiths comes on. Big chance here. Absolute scoring range this. Renang looks like he's going to take it. That's a 6-man wall. What a chance here for Lesotho. Bang in front of goal. Everybody back for Botswana. It's Renang. Oh. Yeah, that kind of summarizes when there have been chances. There's been a lack of precision. Renang putting it way over. Into the final 10 minutes. Booby. Once again, the captain has his measure. That's been a key battle. Booby and Sietsa. (4-0). Penalty by the looks. Oh no, it's a indirect free kick. Oh, those are always fun. Angola 4, Mauritius 0, resulting from an indirect free kick. Those situations where there's a wall all across the goal, but they found a way through. 14 goals in 3 games for Angola. 9 points. Wow. Can't wait to see them here on Thursday up against Mozambique. As much as Mozambique won 4-0 last time, Botswana have got to be the Angola have got to be the favourites for that one. That went over the line. 0-0 here. If you're just joining us, COSAFA has announced there's going to be free entry for the rest of this tournament.
Come back.
For semi-final day on Thursday and for final and third place day on Saturday. You can get yourself a ticket, a chicken in Norton, DZ in Harare, Simon Mazorodze, Waterfalls in Harare. So if you're in Harare or Norton, you can come along, have a day out, Thursday, Saturday, watch international football for free. Booby for the Young Zebras. Put a few passes together. Leponso, Lecao. Lecao with a cross-header, a good one. Booby, the 2 men on him. Once again, the captain Sietsa is just not giving him any room at all. It's been such a key battle in this game. No break away possible there. Klatsa. That'll be a throw. Botswana have only made one substitution thus far, but this will be the second.
Leponso. Incoming, jersey number 20, Tumuso Ohlogetswe.
Tumiso is on. That's their second sub of the game. Tumiso for Leponso. 6 minutes to go, 84 minutes of goalless football here. Siabello's going to take the free kick for the Young Zebras. It's a deep one, and so many of these set pieces, the goalkeepers have been doing what's been required. Not that they've been that tested, to be fair, but the keepers have been getting things right. That's the sub to Melo. Is this the moment now? To Melo, oh, straight at the keeper from Renang, the centre forward, from about 8 yards out. To Melo Griffiths, his ball across was good. Inside the final 5 minutes now. If anybody scores, surely they end the tournament with a win. Nice ball that from Pizzo. Letlatsa. There's just so many bodies in the way there as a Botswana tried to break through. Tenge Mbubi. That was a handball. Defending solidly, Lesotho. Solotate, number 10 for the Young Zebras. Maluba to take this one. Inside the final 3 minutes. Day 6 of the CAF Under-17 AFCON qualifiers 2026 COSAFA qualifiers. Maluba. Again, it's comfortable for the keeper. They've not been tested seriously. Well, except for that early effort in the first half from Botswana that was pushed against the post brilliantly. Here's Pizzo. Can the Young Zebras get the goal? Booby's there. Booby. Too slow. Griffiths. Referee plays the advantage correctly, so but he's going to bring it back now and issue a yellow card as well. Good refereeing that from Josiano from Madagascar. Played the advantage from there, but then gave the free kick and the yellow when nothing materialized. Lesotho push loads of men up for this in the dying minutes. Jacob into the danger zone. Well, it's a goal kick. It's snuffed out, as has been the case with most of the attacks. Tabang Olatotse's yellow carded, confirmation of that. Do we get a late winner here? Pizzo messed that up. Letlatsa to take the throw. Seachaba, pretty good since coming on at the start of the second half up front for Lesotho. Not able to produce a goal though. Letlatsa again. The semi-final lineup again. South Africa, Comoros, midday on Thursday. Mozambique, Angola, 3 p.m. 3 minutes of additional time. Not many stoppages. VAR was used in the first half for a lengthy review after a penalty was awarded to Lesotho, and then the penalty decision was reversed. Pizzo for the Young Zebras. Is somebody going out with a moment of glory here? As Lesotho and Botswana's campaign at the tournament is in its final 3 minutes. Matenge, Lecao, Pizzo. Once more the back line does its job. That's cleanly won. Thought about the shot. Pizzo again. Booby there in the middle. Doesn't find him. The break doesn't work for Lesotho, but they'll just pump it up. Trumelo there, Sechaba there, but they can't find them. Into the final minute we go. That's Griffiths with the ball across. Time for one last chance. Once again, the forwards not really able to burst through the defensive lines. It's been a feature of this game. Letlatsa. This could well be the final chance. Letlatsa again for Lesotho. That could be it. Maybe the referee will allow one final move. When this goes out, that should be it. Griffiths. Late opportunity right in front of the goal. Renang. Referee looks at his watch. Great chance that was. And that was the last chance. It's all over. Lesotho 0, Botswana 0. And that means that Botswana end this campaign without a win.
And the man of the match is jersey number 4, Brian Maluba from Botswana.
Brian Maluba from Botswana, man of the match. He was so good at the back, winning challenges. No goals though, it ends Lesotho 0, Botswana 0. A game where, to be fair, there wasn't that much to talk about, especially in the second half. The first half we had an attempt deflected by the keeper, or pushed by the keeper with his fingertips onto the inside of the post. That was a Botswana opportunity, and then Lesotho were awarded a penalty. But after a long VAR review, that decision was reversed. And we end in a goalless draw. Maluba, the man of the match. He was good. It was a day really for the defenders more than for the forwards. Francis Makonese, the COSAFA Deputy Director, with the handover here. To Maluba. He did well, Brian Maluba. And Botswana will certainly have gained more experience at this tournament. The goalkeepers did enough. There were no errors from the keepers for any of the forwards to capitalise on. Lesotho with 4 points. Not anywhere near enough to give them a best runners-up spot, as Comoros takes that with 7 points in Group A. Not good enough to reach the knockout stage. No disgrace in that. They had their moments, both teams. But certainly from what we saw earlier on, South Africa and Malawi as well were better than both of these two. Full time here, Lesotho 0, Botswana 0. And tomorrow is a rest day. Thursday is semi-final day, starting with South Africa, Comoros at midday, Mozambique, Angola at 3. Friday's a rest day, and it's the final and the third place match on Saturday. Again, free admission for all of the remaining games. 6 attempts for Botswana, 5 for Lesotho, 3 on target each. Botswana committing more fouls, and possession, Botswana 55, Lesotho 45. That's the story of the stats. Lesotho more corners as well. Mozambique and Comoros in Group A both proceed. Mozambique as group winners. Comoros have got the best runners-up spot. Zimbabwe and Eswatini just a point each. Group B, South Africa a perfect 9 points from 3 games. Malawi on 6. They go home despite having 2 wins. Zambia, the double defending champions, only finishing 3rd in the group. And in Group C, the marauding Angolans, 9 points, 14 goals scored and none conceded. Lesotho 2nd, 4 points. Botswana 2 with 2 draws, and Mauritius just the 1 point. And that is the end of the group stage. So can't wait for this on Thursday. South Africa, Comoros here at Ngoni Stadium, a double header followed by Mozambique, Angola at 3 p.m. in a Lusophone derby. Free admission. You can come along and watch for free if you're in Norton, if you're in Harare. Again, there's ticket details from Chicken Inn and Norton, or in Harare at DZ, Simon Maz or Waterfalls. That's the road towards the final. We're at the semi-final stage now. Angola look to be the team to watch. South Africa, Comoros is the first semi-final, followed by Mozambique, Angola on Thursday. The winners qualify for the Under-17 AFCON in Morocco next year. And then the third place will be decided, the third place at the finals will be decided in the third place playoff. which therefore is going to be a high-stakes game at midday on Saturday, followed by the final itself. So from me, Steve Vickers, and the whole team here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton, it's been great being with you for this double-header. Tomorrow's a rest day. Join us on Thursday on semi-final day. We leave you with highlights of today's action. Lesotho drawing 0-0 with Botswana.